I'm going to react to this Joe Rogan thing on his fucking podcast. It's a little short clip made by the Black Conservative 24, I think is what his YouTube channel is. I'm going to put his link down in the motherfucker down below. And Joe Rogan, and here we go.
This thing. What do you think about this?
So that's an interesting statistic that you were saying, that conservative families have less depressed kids. Is that what you're saying?
Boys from liberal families have higher anxiety rates than girls from conservative families.
But above, like, if you just looked at the norm, more girls generally
Yes.
have anxiety.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming here that I think a lot of it has to do with because most conservative families are two-parent households where the father's the leader, the mother is the follower. Again, it sounds bad, but it's not wrong. And it's just how our species has been for hundreds and thousands of years, okay? So it sounds like to me that the majority of conservative households just have a stronger structure than a liberal household. Here we go. Everyone gonna keep playing it.
But in conservative families, girls are less anxious than boys from liberal families.
That's right. I mean, we could speculate as to why. There are lots of proposed reasons for that. One of the things might be that, aside from the fact that parents in conservative families may be more comfortable asserting their authority with kids.
That is true.
That's an old finding. We've known for
That's true.
generations now that authoritative parenting meaning not cold parenting, not cruel, not unloving,
Right.
Rules.
but rules. Those
yes.
kids have better mental health. They're happier and they're more successful in all kinds of ways.
Interesting. What do you think about that?
So, again, I feel like this just comes with common sense. I mean, I don't know if I grew up in a two-parent household. I grew up, and my mom makes way more money than my dad. Way more money. But my mom knows that she doesn't do a goddamn thing unless it involves my father's opinion and my father's say-so. She doesn't make any kind of decisions unless it involves my father. And the majority of the time, I remember countless times, I'm not going to say it right now, growing up where my father would tell my mom, no, we're not doing that. It's a no-go. And my mom, you know what she would do? Okay, I trust you. I trust you, and I trust you leading our family into the right direction. And I'll tell you what, paid off in the end. Now, obviously, parents have, they have their pros and cons. Each father's going to have their pros and cons. Each mother's going to have their pros and cons. But growing up in a two-parent household with phenomenal structure like that, where the man is the leader and the woman is the follower, is how our species has been for hundreds and hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And the fact that we have this kind of level of technology that has advanced in such a fast amount of time, in such a short amount of time, and we believe that women can be equal to man is fucking astronomically mind-blowing to me. And again, that's not saying that a woman choosing a career is a bad thing. It's not saying that, and it's not saying that a man choosing to stay home before his career is a bad thing. But it's just the way our species has been. So if you have a woman that wants to choose a career over having children and this and that, you need to accept that you're probably going to end up attracting a feminine guy. A guy that has no goddamn balls. A guy that has no penis. A guy that likes being fucked in the ass. A guy that enjoys watching his wife be fucked by other men. AKA a cuck. And that's not a man. That's a boy. The majority of the time that men are grown up and having that kind of mentality, it's because they didn't grow up with a father figure in their life. It was just a single mom. And again, I'm speaking for the majority, generally speaking. Obviously, there's exceptions to the rule, but it's like, what the fuck, man? Obviously, there's exceptions to the rule. Again, it just comes down to common fucking sense. But holy fuck, man. And it's, again, isn't it ironic how you see all these young, older, mid-age, average-looking, hot women, conservative, right-leaning, Republican. I've been a Democrat my whole fucking life. This is my first time voting in 2024. It's not wrong. Men think logically and with reason. Women base everything off of feelings. This is why women like to be teachers. This is why the majority of women like to be nurses. This is why the majority of women like to be doctors. This is why the majority of women like to do things that are have to do with people. This is why the majority of men like to do things that involve things. We like to do things that involve making our society better in the future. We enjoy making things for things, and we enjoy fixing things. And again, yeah, there's obviously exceptions to the rule. Some women enjoy doing these things. Some men don't enjoy doing these things. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's okay. You're gonna be okay, sweetheart. But the fact of the matter is that this is how our species is. And almost any other fucking motherfucking species on the fucking planet, you ignorant pieces of shit. I know I'm being a little crazy right now, but I'll tell you what. I don't give a fuck. And I'm sick and tired of this wild ass narrative being created that women can be equal to men. No, you fucking can't. Because me, being a 6'2", 265 pound man, I guarantee I can take 3 to 5 women that are probably fucking the size of a yard gnome and punt them across my front yard with little to no ease. Not saying I would do it, but I'm saying I can do it. And you know why? Because I have testosterone and I'm a man. And women have estrogen and they're women. There's a reason why God created man and God created women. It's not rocket science, people. Wake the fuck up. Women, quit trying to be equal to men. Men, quit catering to women being equal to us. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.